didn't set that up at all, did I? No. Now, if you know me, you probably know I'm not the greatest of cooks, but I am quite experimentalist in my cooking, generally speaking. But today, no. Just a nice bit of steak and some potatoes. What else do you need? Steak and potatoes. Oh, and some leftover stuff from Christmas. You know what I mean. You've all got it. Right, let me show you around camp. Well, that's a clever little camera, look. Not sure what you need a ladder for, just in case. We'll do painting and decorating up the trees. Right, I'm hungry, so time to get some grub on, I think. I came up today and there's a car park yonder, that's one of my favourite words. Actually, it's not too far from here, but you can't get to this bit directly. I don't want to give the game away as to where it is, to be honest, but there you go. And I thought it was going to be nice and quiet. It's just going to be me. I can get some peaceful time after Christmas. Not that I get enough peaceful time as it is. And there's loads of people there, just like hundreds of people, gaggling kids. Gaggling kids? Is that geese? Do kids gaggle? Anyway, just loads of people there, and everywhere I was walking there was loads of people. So I took a detour through the rough part of the forest bit. Anyway, I'm going to get some food on. Some blooming starving. Hank Marvin, starving. Make sure there's none here. I saw some deers earlier on. So maybe they'll come and join me. You never know. Oh, steak. Potatoes. Okay. Oil. A bit rusty. Eagles. Oh, seagulls. Oh. That's a big bit of rump. Nice big bit of rump. Bit of garlic oil. Some garlic. Oh, that's garlicky. So I was going to ask you, is a man in his 50s, I'm not saying I'm in my 50s, but is a man in his 50s too old to go travelling around in the van all the way around the country taking pictures and camping and living a nomadic lifestyle? Just having a thought, really. I've got this desire to just travel around. So I'm hatching a plan. Van life, man and van, fantastic. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so I'm looking at perhaps doing that. What do you reckon? See a lot of the country. I really have got to get up to Scotland, and the scenery up there is just so much better, surely. Well, not better, different than down here in the south of England. So I thought I would maybe get myself a van, make it into a semi kind of camper, and then just start travelling. Comments below. Do a bit of wild camping as I go, do a lot of hikes, take a lot of pictures. Life isn't forever, you know, a bit like Christmas. Anyway, I hope you had a good Christmas. Totally overindulged, as is necessary at these times of year. I may as well just put all that garlic oil in, and really. Now I've got a nice little rump steak there. So all you vegetarians, I'm sorry, but I eat meat. Well, I said that. I wouldn't mind going vegetarian. I was going to say I wouldn't mind going veggie, but I'll get a load of bad comments. I wouldn't mind going vegetarian because you do eat quite well, as I've seen other YouTubers cooking up some quite nice food. That would be that Becca bird. Shit, did I just say that? That's Becca Bootlace girl. She does some nice cooking. Vegan cooking. But this is meaty cooking. I do like meat. So I'm just going to cook up my potatoes. Then I've got some veg which I'll put on the last minute, and I'll cook my steak and I'll just eat it like that. Out of the pan. Very tasty. Well, I haven't tasted it yet. I'm hoping it's be very tasty. Thanks for the knife, Char. Nice knife. Doubles up as an emergency whistle. If you're a vegetarian, look away now, okay? I'm just saying, it could be bad for you. Now that is one mighty fine bit of steak on the go. And what better surroundings than this, tucked away deep in the forest. Oh dear, the light is getting nice now. The light is getting really quite beautiful now on these trees. So maybe I should reposition the camera so you can see that. Got probably hour and a half before the sun sets. Something like that. Obviously I'm having a very late lunch. Basically it's my breakfast, lunch and dinner all in one. What a beautiful place to have a bit of lunch. Oh, got to tend the steak. try and get a picture of the sun on the trees. Oh, I haven't got my polarizer on. Never mind. Let's give that a go. That's all I ever seem to want to do. Hike, walk, or hike, depending on how far it is. What's the difference between a hike and a walk? A long walk. Spoke differently. All I ever seem to want to do is hike, take photos, and cook outside. And I haven't done much any videos of me cooking outside because my food is pretty basic. It's not very exciting. But I'm not a very exciting person. Well, I don't think that's such a bad life, is it? Could I do that indefinitely? Or the van life. And combine the van life with photos, eating, hiking and cooking. Yeah, I think that's the answer. That's what I'll do. What I'm going to do with this place, I can use it as my summer retreat in the forest. Yeah, that's what I do. Anyway, back to food. I'm one of those people who likes a steak fairly well done, unless it's a really tender bit of steak, in which case I don't mind. These are the Christmas leftovers, peppers in oil and seasoning and stuff like that. I'm just going to put that on the top of that, just like that, just like that. Starting to look a bit tasty now. Warm that all through. I'll be ready to eat in the beautiful light of my beautiful camp. Somebody else will come along and say, that's my camp. What are you doing on it? I've inherited it. Well, I've adopted it. It's a difference, isn't there? Nice knife. Thanks, Char. Have I said that already? Just in case there's any bears out here, because there obviously are bears in this part of the world. Emergency whistle. You never know when you might need it. Poor her people. People. I don't like people. Well, it's not that I don't like people, it's just I don't like people out here or when I'm out and about. Do tend to get in the way of it, don't they? But they've got every right to be here as well. Well, maybe not here. That's all I'm saying. It's legal, by the way. It's only a penknife. Well, I think that's about done. Oh, that's tender. Oh, look at that. That's nice. It's warming my knees as well. If I knew you were coming along, I'd have cooked you one as well. Next time. Gotta say, I'm coming along. And I'll cook you one as well. Unless you're a vegetarian. I could cook you a nut roast. What do they call them? Nut roastlet? No, that's not right. A nut something. I do quite like those actually. I used to really love the spicy bean burgers they used to do at McDonald's. I don't know if they still do. That's a sharp knife. Bloody lovely. Bloody lovely. Can somebody explain to me why does food which is almost gone now. God, that was tasty. Why does it taste so much better when you've cooked it and eat it outdoors? Is that something to do with the air in your nostrils? Answers on a postcard or in the comments below. If you know my address, I'm getting a bit worried. Right, I've got to finish this off. Just thought I'd mention it. Right, I'm all packed up ish. I'm going to head off. Thanks for coming along. I will be doing a camp here, a hammock and tarp camp, very shortly. So keep your eyes open for that one. Well, that sounded like an instruction, didn't it? Keep your eyes open. And spend the night out here and see if I can try and avoid any falling trees in the winter wind. I'll also be at Dartmoor for a bit of wild camping, and hopefully in a van travelling around the UK, visiting all sorts of exciting picturesque places and taking pictures of that as well. If you wanted to come along for the journey visually, obviously, I don't think the van will have room for two. Please do. So that's it, I'm off. Catch you next time. Cheers. Bye.